BEEX project is a no-profit foundation about visual art and photography. If you want to help us, just drop a donation on buymeacoffee.com/BerlinExplorer. So, we are in another appointment of 15 minutes of experience. Today I'm with Marina Monaco. She's a really interesting photographer. I also published some picture of her on the last magazine, Make It Blue. And welcome to this talk.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's a real pleasure for me. So, how are you? First of all.
Good. A little nervous because in 2 weeks I'm moving to Berlin to start my new life there and continue my career. So it has been like my dream for 3 years ago. So I'm really excited to.
So are you in Berlin right now?
No. Right now I'm in Italy because I came here to do the citizenship paperwork. I had like some Italian family. So as an Argentinian, I need like the passport to work here in Europe, and it's like something that I really want to do because of the culture and everything. And yeah, so that was the idea. I had been here since April, and now I have everything. And yeah, so.
Yes, good. I'm Italian, so then I know most of Argentinian people come
yes.
Italy to make the documents for Europe, for the ancient. And so today we talk about some of your experience. There is something in particular you want to talk about, or I just have to warm up the situation?
You warm up the situation.
You like to warm up the situation, so
yes.
Perfect. So I really like your work. It's really interesting as a really particular vision, and I like how you focus on this kids series. And I wanted to know more about where come from this work and how did you start that?
Wow. So yeah, how it all started. I think first of all, the fact that I was like growing up and was like the like this feeling of young, like the youth going away, and also the fact that I started studying cinematography, and I think I had like watched like great movies that inspired me a lot, because when I started with photography, I was like really young, like 10 years old, but when I became like more professional, when I was 15, and I did conceptual photography, like fine art, a lot of self-portraits, like you could see me like flying or in the universe or something like that, like really artistic. So that was like my first background. And then when I started to be like this kind of rebel teenager, I wanted to start like a new kind of thing. And so I started with fashion photography. In the end, I never felt like really happy with my work in the fashion industry because I didn't feel like it was mine. It was like really superficial for me at some point, but it was good to start working with clients and cool brands. And I was really, really young. But I was lucky to have the opportunity to work with one of my favorites, like Adidas or Reebok. And also it's like I grew up with all the social media stuff going on, so it was really easy for me to start like working with brands. But in the end, I don't know, I didn't feel like the commercial stuff was for me. And yeah, I was young, like I'm 24 now. It's not that I'm that old, but I was like having like really deep experiences, like first love, friendship, sadness, a lot of sadness. And so this nostalgia became like really deep and deep and deep. And yeah, it's like I started to watch and at the same time a lot of like movies. And I don't know, like then I broke up with my ex, and I, I started to realize that the people that was around me, there maybe they will have, yeah, they will be gone someday, and I wanted to remember them. I wanted to remember my life when I was young, with that point of view, because like with this teenager and innocent point of view. So yeah, then I met like actually the kids series started when I was like I didn't have like friends at all after my first relationship. So I have like I saw like this group of friends that they were like really cool in Buenos Aires, in my hometown. And yeah, so I told them, okay, let's do this, like let's just you hang out, I will go with my camera and just shoot you, and we do some pictures as well. So I didn't knew them, just one girl. So but we weren't like friends or anything. And then yeah, it turned really great. Like in the beginning it was so weird for them, like imagine a girl coming from nowhere, like taking pictures while they are just smoking weed and chilling. And yeah, so it was great. Actually, I met them like a weekend before the shooting, in a party, and we danced like techno. So it was so nice, so natural. And the cool thing is that like we had that, like we are the same age, so was like one more girl in the group. Yeah, so that was how it started, like with this short film that I made like with kids. And then I traveled in Europe a little bit, and also started to, yeah, to call like real relationships, just friendship or couples. And yeah, we just meet. I like the fact that they are not like models or anything, and everything is really really natural. And it's like they forget about me, and I'm just taking pictures. It's so nice. And also for me, because I was like such as like a shy person and insecure, and it was like for me a really personal way to open myself, so much, like really private and intimate moments for people that they don't know me but they trust me somehow. It's weird. And I don't know, now I'm really obsessed with it. And yeah, it's really, I'm really happy. It was really natural and spontaneous. I didn't think about it that it would become like bigger and bigger. So yeah.
It's nice that because it's something with photography you just use the tool to connect with something probably you had already inside. You needed just something to keep this connection and then go on. And I really like, I said, your work. It's really good made, and has a totally different fashion, also aesthetic from totally different other work. And I'm really curious about how do you also get influenced from the movies and the photography in general. As I say, and you said also, you shoot a lot of people, and this is what most of the work I see from you. It's there is always a face or a body, and I'm really curious to know how will be for you to integrate in your work your own position. I mean, how will be to compose a self-portrait of yourself, not in a way like portraying yourself as, I mean, also that probably, but more in the metaphorical way, in the poetic way.
Mm. Yeah, well, um, I have like the same question, because sometimes I like to see my pictures when I was like really young. I have to show it to you because they are like completely different.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see that it's like the same universe. I have been always like this kind of vibes, but my work changed so much. But about like the self-portrait of myself, I'm not sure, but I think
More than a project, I'm curious to know. I mean, I'm curious to watch in the future and see. Okay, did you shoot a lot of people now and a lot of situation? You tried the fashion, you tried the documentary, you tried the short and long project, you know, and probably maybe it's not the moment because also for your age, you're 24, so you are still in this discovering way is external. I mean, I can feel this connection with you because when I was young, I was more, I was shy, I was depressed, blah, blah, blah. And I used photography to connect with the people. I always liked to connect with the people, especially, I like to know what people are, but especially what I can create with them and what this connection create inside of me, what I can learn from that. And this is something I still continue to do, but in the same way, as a photographer, I prefer much more to work as on metaphorical things or just by myself. Because in a way or another, I felt then there was something I could not really hold on the people. And it's nice, it's always nice to shoot with people, but and if I have to be honest, I don't feel anymore this big energy I was feeling when I was young. Now the big energy I feel much more in a conversation than to shoot a photograph of someone. And I'm really curious to know if what will be your evolution in that. If you one day will say, "Yeah, fuck up, I don't want to shoot anymore these fucking people. I'm so fucking bored to listen them story," you know, or just saying, "Okay, now it's the moment to doing something for myself," or more directly than behind that.
Okay, perfect. Now I understood better. So I feel like it's going to change a lot my work, but I felt right now that is like the way I want to go on. Probably, like documentate people that I don't know, like I don't like now that sometimes like the shootings are like with appointment and everything. I want to, like, my next step, I think, is to just take pictures to people randomly in the street. That's for sure. Like to like real touch the moment in a really spontaneous situation that I had. Like my first experience in Milano with some skaters was like amazing experience.
Right now I was watching the picture. I was thinking, this is something I never saw in Milan.
So I'm so shy that I could never like ask someone, hey, I can take you a picture, or just go and take a picture. And I think that's more documentary that what I was exactly. But I don't know, I'm really afraid that the others are going to, I don't know, like don't want it or whatever. But I think that's my next step, to be more open and more relaxed with photography. And then I feel like I have like the feeling that I need to shoot like a short film or something, that I need movement, I need sounds, that's for sure. But I think like the thematic is going to be like the same, like but I don't know, but about myself, I think I also want to, I mean, I'm always with a camera, like a point and shoot and taking pictures about my life and myself. But maybe, now that I'm thinking is that it would be like really cool to document more about myself. For example, the other day I was like really sad and I started to cry and crying for hours. And I took a picture of myself crying in the mirror with my analog camera. And something that I have in pause now is I really want to do a project about women, the beauty of women, and like maybe some nudes, or I don't know. I have like this project where I wanted to do like something really conceptual about it. And I didn't want it to post it on Instagram. I wanted to do like an exhibition, but then the corona came. I have actually like drawings and everything. And I think the woman, it's something that I want to explore a lot, because I'm really insecure about how I look and how I feel when I'm with someone. And I feel like it would be a really way of healing. Like it was for me to do the kids series about like my friends and my insecurities about like social stuff. I think it would be like really, really cool. If you ask me, I think that will be also like something that
for
I
sure
would.
we will see something. I mean, I sometimes some question are not question, or just suggestion to put inside of the mind,
Yeah, sure.
just to in a way influence a way or another. And just to close, our 50 minutes already passed. The last things I would love to ask you is, there is something in photography in general, in photography, arted you a lot. I mean, until now we talked about what was really positive in photography and what helped you, but there is also something hurted you, something made something bad to you because of photography.
I think, good question. I mean, I think probably the competition with other people, and then that is really expensive to be into analog photography. And then I don't know, I think I love it so much that I can't say like anything. But well, maybe the thing that now with social media, you have like this feeling that you need to have like good material all the time, and you have to shoot like compulsory like all the time. And maybe and then I realized that as an artist you have like times where you are inspired and sometimes not. And then I realized that it's like a cycle. Sometimes I need to experience stuff. Right now I'm not doing pictures, just memories about my friends, but then I can't do it. I wanted to shoot in Milano and to, I don't know, do editorials, but I can't. Right now I'm experiencing life, and then I think it will come like.
So for the people listening this podcast, I will send this podcast to many friends in Milan. Then you contact Marina Monaco on Instagram or somewhere else. She want experience, so then please let experience her the life.
Yeah.
So it was nice this short talk with you. I hope we can have more short talk together in the near future. And when you come back in Berlin, we can meet. And by the way, it was nice, as I said. And if someone want watch the picture of Marina, want to comment, want doing some nice cryptic, also not nice. Sometimes they are good to groove. Just the profile and the website will be in the description. And I thank you a lot for your time. And
thank you.
Enjoy Milan, but I'm from Naples, so I will never say that. But
yeah,
just a little lie is always good. And that's
perfect.
Thank you. Thanks for listening to our podcast. Learn more about our project at allmylinks.com/Berlin Explorer, or visit our Instagram and follow Berlin Explorer Project.